Hello my dears, I am back with another video. As you can tell by the title, I got gloves. As you can tell by the title, this video is going to be the 10 must-haves of nursing school. My 10 must-haves are everywhere. So I'm just going to go through the list. I have a list, of course, and I'm going to read it off and then kind of explain each one by one. And yeah, some tips and tricks for new nursing students and for nursing students who are already, you know, in nursing school, or for anybody who really wants to know. And these are clinical must-haves and school must-haves, kind of combined in one, I guess, if you want to say. Okay, so the first one I said was books. I don't have any of my books right here now. All I have right now is this maternal newborn book. I got this from somebody in the AD program. I'm in the PN program, which is like practical nursing, I want to say. This is the LPN year, and then the AD is the RN year. So I bought this from her. I bought this from her, and then I also bought my, oh Jesus, so heavy, med-surg book from her, and I got them both for $50. So it was a bargain. But my PN year books, like my my last semester books, I got from the school. I got everything brand new. The only thing I got used was my health assessment book, and that cost me about $600–700. So when I get out of this semester, like this program, or like this PN part, when I get onto the RN year, I'm going to sell my books for probably all my books for probably like $500 or $400, you know, just the whole thing, because I know how the struggle is. So I'm going to probably sell them for cheap. That is very cheap. $400 is very cheap because I got them for like $6–7. So I'm going to sell them for cheap. And yeah, so I got those two books. There is a bunch of books, but make sure you guys have your books on time, because like the worst thing is, because my campus, my teachers teach on a TV, and like they teach worldwide to how many, you know, people, I don't know how to explain it, but how many other classes and campuses there are. So they can't really see us. I mean, they can, but they can't. Versus some people have teachers that teach in class, like real live. So the one thing you don't want is your teacher to see you and be unprepared. So you want to get your books, know your book schedule, get your book schedule and stuff like that. Everything you need for your books ahead of time. Be prepared, because if you aren't, you're gonna feel like you're behind, and that's just not cute. Okay, so books is number one. Number two is going to be my precious pride and joy, my stethoscope. This is blue, of course. Y'all know that's my favorite color. I want to get another one when I'm a nurse, and it's also going to be a nice blue color. I seen a nice turquoise one that I seen another YouTuber had, and it was gorgeous. And it was a Littman, so I think I'm going to get that one later on when I really got money. I can splurge. But a stethoscope, mine's is the MDF. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's the MDF Instruments. I didn't splurge on a Littman because I didn't have money. I was paying for books, and I had to get everything else situated and stuff like that. So I went for this one. This was only $61 at my local uniform store. So I mean, I feel like I hear great out of this. So if you need a good one, go to your local uniform store. They had Littmans too, but this was a little bit cheaper. I suggest getting a cheap one your first year. You don't have to have the best of the best, because chances are when you're a nurse, you're going to change it anyways, like me. So that's my stethoscope. Number three, I have so many of these. I have a little cubby thing. I think I showed you guys this before. I have a new phone case too that I have yet to put on. I'm going to put it on after spring break. I'm trying to be fancy. But I have this little cubby for studying and stuff like that. And my number three thing is pens. You need pens like nobody's business. I have so many pens. Like, people, because we're so close to graduating LPN, there's people coming to our school, like jobs, like nursing homes, hospitals, coming to like kind of recruit us, because some people aren't going to go on to the RN year, so they're trying to recruit us now while they can. And they give us pens, they bring us lunch, they give us freaking books, and not books, but you know, little planners and stuff. So, and I also went to a convention. I think I told you guys this. I went to a convention like 3 weeks ago, and they had Kaplan and Hearst. They had all these studying review stuff, and there was a bunch of hospitals there for recruiting, Mayo Clinic and stuff. Speaking of them, their pen is the best one in here. That's this pen right here. It's so nice. Like, I'm gonna put all these pens down. The grip right here, y'all, and it writes so nice. Like, I have yet to use it because I tried writing with it, but I have yet to actually use it because like I need to save this for something special, you know. It's a highlighter, which is also on my list, but these are all pens, like, oh, besides this and this. Yeah, and I have way more pens in my backpack and everywhere. So yeah, and in my clipboard for clinical. Like, you need pens, guys. That's I have also. Yeah, pens. This one is specific for my micro class. This is my micro book, and I only write with purple in there. I don't know why, but that's what I've done. So that's only specific to my micro. I don't use this pen anywhere else. But I have so many pens. You need pens because you will seriously run out. I'm gonna leave those guys out because I also am on my list highlighters, so I'll leave those out. I have so many more highlighters. But yeah, so I recommend getting pens. Some people say that their facilities require, or their like programs require, only blue pens or only black pens. Whatever your facility requires or your program requires, get that color pen in abundance. My facility, they don't require, my program, they don't require only black or only blue or only red. I don't write in red, so it doesn't really matter, but most of these are blue and black except for my micro class. But there are blue and black pens. I'll pick that up later. But there are blue and black pens. Yes, you need a lot of pens, especially if you're going to take a lot of notes and stuff like that, because I am a writer for notes. Number 4, I'm actually going to switch something up because I already have them out. So number 4, I'm going to use as highlighters. Ooh, throwing them everywhere. You need a bunch of highlighters, and this is not even all my highlighters. Let me show y'all what I got. I got so many I can't even hold. I got all these plus 2 new packs that I haven't even opened yet, but like I bought these just in case, because you never freaking know. Like, and when you're a nurse, when I go to clinicals, I see nurses all the time with highlighters, because like, say in my scenario when my patient got discharged, she highlighted not everything, but like everything that was important. Okay, so yeah, I got double packs of highlighters. I'm not even gonna lift them up because I probably can't even hold them. I got all these guys. Like, you guys, that is a necessity in nursing school. Like, you need highlighters. Okay, and even though I haven't even opened these, I have a nice purple one too. Actually, I'm gonna put this in my backpack because it's so cute. But yeah, so like I said, I see nurses with highlighters all the time. And in my case, the nurse that I had, she highlighted the important stuff, because it was an elderly woman. She highlighted all the important stuff so that the lady could look at what meds, what time, you know, stuff like that. So even as a nurse, like, I'm still gonna use these. So I don't think it was I don't think it was a bad buy. I think this was amazing. And I love highlighters, so those. These guys. And this is something that I've wanted for the longest, a syringe highlighter. Isn't this the freaking cutest thing? It is just so cute. It's about 6 mils, 6 cc's. It's a highlighter. It's a pink highlighter. It's so cute. I haven't used it yet, but I will. Oh, that's my pen. So I have highlighters, so many of them. They can barely even fit in my thing. Okay, so number 5. Number 5 is my beautiful pen light. Now, the story behind this pen light, I got this from the uniform store where I got my stethoscope. And it was, I don't even know how much money it was, but I haven't used it. It does have the pupil gauge on the side. It's from Prestige Medical. Really good pencil light, lightweight. I mean, really bright. That's the downfall though. I think this is like a LED light, or I don't know what type of light this is, but like, it's just way too bright. And I have never used it. I'm trying to get another one, and I'm so mad because I paid like $8 for this, or however much money for this, and I haven't used it, and I don't think I'm ever going to use it in my life, because I just put it in my face and I can still see like lights everywhere, and it's horrible. And imagine using this on the elderly person. They're probably going to be like, what the hell, and go blind. Just saying. So it is very, very bright. I would recommend getting the cheap little pen light, the ones where you go like this and it turns on. It's like a magnet or something. That's the one I'm trying to get. I have for the past couple clinicals, I've been having to use my clinicals instructors pen lights, which is very like annoying and embarrassing that I mean, I have one. I show them, I'm like, do you see this? This is too bright. But it's just embarrassing that I have to use theirs, because it seems like I'm unprepared, even though I am prepared because I have one. It's just blinding. So I would suggest getting the little cheap ones on Amazon. They're about like $6 or $5. I'm gonna order one. Yeah, I haven't ordered it yet, but yeah, or I don't even know, because this one, I do want to use it. It's just so bright, and it's like it doesn't look that bright on the side, but then like when you encase it, it's crazy bright. So I don't know, I wish there was a way to change this, but there isn't. So yeah, just choose your pen lights wisely, because this is crazy. And if you can, before you leave the store, like pop it on, see if you can even see in it, because like it's crazy bright. Okay, number 6 I'm going to say is my baby, this watch. Don't judge, it is a digital watch. I ain't got no whatever analog, because your girl can't read those type of clocks. Like, I can't read them if I'm trying to quickly look at something, so this is the best bet. It does have a second hand up here, little tiny numbers. I'm probably covering it. It has a second hand up there, and it's nice and big. I got it from Kmart for $10.99 or $9.99 or something like that, and they had a bunch of different colors. And I got the white because I was like, this is cute, it's crisp, it's just cute. So yeah, I got this, and this thing is like a big help, because you need a watch. Like, I mean, you can't really walk around with your phone all the time and turn on the stopwatch while you're listening to somebody's respirations or listening to somebody's, you know, heart rate and stuff. That's just unprofessional. So I would suggest getting a nice watch to use. I use it every clinical. I just left it home the last clinical, which pissed me off, but I always use it every clinical, and I put it on this hand, so when I'm listening, I can so I can listen, and I can count the little second hand up there and see how many is a minute. Like this. So these are just falling off, but yeah, very helpful. I would suggest everyone to get a watch. And again, like I said, this is clinical and nursing school tips, so this is also good for nursing school if you want. Me, I have my phone on my desk in nursing school, because like I said, my teachers are not present in my classroom, and even if they are, because right now we have one that's present, I still have my phone, but I put it on mute. I don't put it on vibrate, because I don't want to get you know. So I do have my watch. Okay, number 7 is going to be, I switched that. So number 7 is going to be schedule. Now, last semester I had the same folder but a different color, and I wrote fall 2016, and then my name on the back, of course. But yeah, a schedule is very, very important. You need to know what you're doing for each week. As you guys know, I do have 2 whiteboards where I write down everything that's for that week, and I get it from here. I just copy it literally from here to there so I can see it on the big screen. I do bring this with me to school, and I calculate. I'll show you guys. I put my grades on there, so like going into Epic, well, that's like a little tip or whatever for hospital charting. I put my grades I get on stuff, so 100. That quiz was canceled. That was the first week. 100. I put exam grades, everything, like 98 on that quiz. But yeah, I put everything I get on and this, and then I also, because on the sides here there's the weeks, so see, week 9 is March whatever, and this is week 10, so this is gonna be a week after spring break. So I literally look and I see Tuesday is mom baby, and I see that we have a quiz that week. I don't write down what we're gonna read or what we're gonna do. That's just ridiculous. I just write down we have a quiz, and then for med search I write down we have what the hell? We have an exam when we come back from what the hell? I didn't even notice that, y'all. Anyway, yeah, proctored exam for chapter 29, 30, and 31. These are on respiratory stuff, which is so boring. But and then I also write down anything else that we need to know. And that's how I do it. But you guys need a schedule, like, because if you don't have a schedule, you're not gonna know what's due. You're not gonna know when to do anything, and this is important. Yeah, so a schedule, that is a must-have. I mean, I'm pretty sure your nursing school gives you guys schedule. They print them off for us, so I'm grateful for that, but some places don't. So if they don't, make your own schedule. Like, do it on Word, do each week what you gotta do, print it off, have it, and put it in your planner or put it on your whiteboard or whatever, how you guys like to do it. But just make sure you have a schedule so you're not behind and so you're not missing stuff, because that's not cute either. Okay, like, you don't want to be missing assignments and saying, oh, you forgot or you didn't know. College is way different than high school. High school, they'll baby you. In college, you better know what's due when. Get it there Sunday 11:59, you know, before then. Okay, number 8 is going to be sneakers. I'm gonna put gloves on for this one, because I've been going for my last 3 or 4 clinicals. I think it's been 4. So my last 3 clinicals, I have been going to patients' rooms who have been on isolation, and I have not washed my sneakers. I have not had a chance, but I will do it over spring break now, since I have a week off. Now that I know I have to study, what the hell. So now that I have a week off, I will wash them, but I don't want to touch them because half my patients had the flu and they had a VRE. My last patient had the VRE and the flu, so we don't want that. So these are my sneakers. I recommend you guys get they're a little dirty right now, but I recommend you guys get very, very comfortable sneakers. These sneakers are a baby. Like, these are really comfortable. They ain't got nothing, no special memory foam. I got them from Famous Footwear for $54. I don't know if you guys remember that in my picking up my scrubs and stuff like that video, but I got these for $54 from Famous Footwear. Not bad. They're very bright. I like bright stuff. I like sneakers that make me look cool, so I got these in a size 9. They fit perfectly. That is my shoe size. Like I said, I recommend I have really bad feet, so these shoes do hurt, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit, but these aren't gonna be my work shoes. These are just my clinical shoes, because I am only on clinical for about 8 hours, maybe 9, maybe 8 or 9 hours. I'm on clinical floor. I don't do the 12-hour shift, so it's not that bad. But yeah, you need really comfortable shoes, really good shoes. Some programs, they recommend all white shoes, leather, all black shoes, leather. My program, on the other hand, they don't care what shoes you wear as long as you have clean shoes. So I got these specifically only for clinical. I only wear these to clinical. So yeah, even when I have to do labs at school, I wear different sneakers with my scrubs. These are specific to clinical. But yeah, I recommend these guys. I don't recommend these, I mean, if you don't want to wear these, but I recommend getting good sneakers. Famous Footwear had some good ones. I'm going to take these guys off. And I know you got to pump in, pump out after you take gloves off, but Shawty ain't doing all that right now. So, yeah. Another thing, number 9. Okay, so for my school, we have this. This is the best thing ever. It is the Nurse's Pocket Guide by somebody in Morehouse and Murr. Oh, I forgot about Murr. I don't know if I put Murr, but those 3 people. Very good book. This is basically going to help you get through care plans. If you ain't got this, I don't know what you're doing, because this is life right here for care plans. Everything is in here that you need for care plans. The diagnoses, the reason, related to factors. You just got to come up with that as evidence by, because that's like your evidence. The rationale, the interventions, everything is up in here. Like, this is life, and you just cite it. So, pretty cool book. Life for care plans and clinical. Another thing I was going to say is a must-have is we use something called Skyscape. I am not sure that other schools use it. It's like a little app thing that looks like that. It's this little guy. I don't know if it's even showing or clear, but we use it. Let's let it open. I will show you guys. There's so much information on this. Like, we paid so much money for it, and I was kind of pissed off at the beginning, but now that I'm doing clinicals, I'm like, yo, this is life. So they got something on here called, I'll put my phone down and show you guys. They got something on here called, I don't know if it's gonna focus, David's Drug Guide. This is life, you guys. You literally, I use everything else too, but this is important. So let's type in something that's really popular. I'm pretty sure y'all use this drug too. Pantoprazole. Yep, it's already popping up because I use it so much. All my patients are on this crap. So literally, you type in the drug. It has all this information about the drug. Indications, action, pharmacokinetics or whatever, contradictions, precautions, adverse side reacts, like route and dosage, because we have to answer in our paperwork, is their dosage average, high, or low? This tells you the dosage. It tells you can click this again, everything. It even gives you US brand names. So this is Protonics. That's what mine's on. Mine wasn't on IV. They're on regular Protonics. Everything, like patient family teaching. Like, this is life. And implementation is kind of like what you do before you give it. So don't confuse it. You can give it with or without food. Don't break, crush, or chew. Like, may cause cramping. You know, it's like David's Drug Guide in a book. Like, some people have the book, but we just have the app on our phone. So this is amazing. Every drug known to man is on this thing. So yeah, I recommend that. I mean, if your school doesn't have this, go on Amazon and get the Drug Guide book. I mean, either way, it's a great resource. Either David's Drug Guide or Nurse's Pocket Guide. You need both though, especially if you're gonna be doing clinicals hardcore. You need both. Oh, my last thing is very important. Some people have rolly backpacks. Some people have carry backpacks. Some people have totes. I have this guy. You guys seen her before. My lunchbox is in there too from last clinical. I haven't touched anything since then. But yeah, so, and I am going to do what's in my backpack video coming up soon. A great backpack. I got this when I was in Florida, when I was in their college over there for like this JanSport. So it was about $60, $50-$60. And it was because I had a refund check. I was blowing money, you know. And then I regretted it a little bit, but now I do not regret it because it has traveled with me all the way through North Dakota. And I love this backpack. It's so good. Doesn't make my back hurt, anything. And it has so many pockets. You guys will see that in my what's in my backpack video. But yeah, I recommend guys getting a good backpack. Some people have rolly backpacks. Hey, to each his own. Get your rolly backpack. Get whatever works for you. But these are just my 10 must-haves. Like that backpack is good for me. The one that you hold, I like to strap it in. That's it. I don't like rolly backpacks, but you never know, it might get harder. I might get one, who knows, because my shop is like expanding and they're selling more stuff, so I seen a rolly backpack. So yeah, but that's my video, guys. I love you guys. Comment down below what your 10 must-haves are, or comment down below what some stuff that you guys use for your clinicals and your classes. I know that everything is kind of different. Every program is not the same. Like I said, some programs require only white shoes, only black shoes. Mine is a plethora of colors of shoes. They do not care. It is an advanced or accelerated, not advanced, but accelerated program. So we kind of get through everything pretty quick, so they don't really care about the shoes. But yeah, so let me know, guys, some of your tips and tricks. Let me know some of your must-haves for nursing school. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.